Today is actually a unique day. It's not a usual day. I'm in Pullman, not in Pullman, but I'm sorry, I'm in Moscow, Idaho. And here I'm picking up something from Starbucks. They said cash registers, computers, like their checkout equipment or whatever. So I was told by the broker to get some boxes, and that, I asked bubble wrap needed. They said no, but I bought it anyways. I got a pallet, I got boxes, and then I got some supplies, which are right there. Some shrink wrap, some bubble wrap, some tape, and some cushion foam, which all this stuff is gonna be used. If it's not used, then I'll just take it back to the store right here, back to U-Haul, and we'll be done. I'll return what I don't use. I spent like $65 altogether with everything, with tax and everything, so not too bad. There's the U-Haul. If you guys ever need supplies, boxes here are like $2 for the mediums and like $2.49 for the large, really cheap. If you ever need like bubble wrap, or if you need shrink wrap, they have it here. Even a better price than Home Depot on it. I'm surprised they didn't have a Home Depot, otherwise I'd go there, but this was cheap actually. So I got some nice shrink wrap. This will last me a lifetime. I'm serious. With this job, it'll last me a lifetime, because if my memory serves me correct, the last time I believe I used shrink wrap and bubble wrap, that I had to do something like this to package up my, my freight. Not to lie to you guys, I think it would probably have been like 4 years ago, maybe three, 4 years ago. I was in Salt Lake, and I got a load over there, picking up out of a school. It was a bunch of books in boxes. In those books, I had to take the boxes, bring a pallet as well, and then palletize everything, shrink wrap it, and I had to go take it to a FedEx. They had to give me a label, had to go print one out, and then I had to take everything to FedEx for shipping out somewhere else. They pay good money for that too, because that took me a while to actually get loaded. It was like 2 pallets full of books, I believe. 2 or 1, I can't remember anymore. Anyways, let's get to picking up at a Starbucks once again. Cash registers, checkout equipment, whatever. We'll see, maybe they got a couple $100 bills they forgot about as a tip or a bonus for me. Oh, by the way, we charged them accordingly because I didn't know exactly how much supplies were going to cost. What we were into and so on and so forth. It seems like it should be pretty simple, but a lot of times it's not that simple. So, for worst case scenario, we figured worst case, and for this load, we charged them $800. I already spent $62 in supplies. I'm gonna spend like, I don't know, half a tank full of fuel, which is like another $70. So the rest goes into my pocket. Not too bad, not horrible. And I wonder if this is, University of Idaho. It's got to be picking up out of the college one. Must be that college Starbucks. I've been here before, delivering something over here before. Took a little bit to get it right here, but we got it figured out, and there's a little loading dock here, so I'm coming to the back of it to get loaded. And what it is, oh, there it is, that's the door, okay, perfect. I've been here before, so I know. I've already unloaded bigger stuff and loaded smaller stuff here. So I know they got a little dock like this. Basically, the Starbucks closed, and now all the stuff just needs to leave from here to go somewhere else. That's how it is. I'll go open the back door. There's people working in the back. I don't know if they're going to be comfortable with me filming, but we'll try. We'll see. here's the stuff. I made a decision of putting my pallet outside. I'm gonna put these boxes on, the small ones on top, shrink wrap it all out here so there's more room. It's not as hot over here. And we'll be on the way. Let's get it done. Be on the way to delivery, going home. Here's what it looks like all done. I shrink wrapped it all, strapped in, we're good to go. Now I'm gonna go return half those boxes and some of that bubble wrap and everything else I didn't use, because they packaged it up without any and I didn't put any of mine in there, so they didn't need it for the stuff I was boxing up. So we're good. Let's go get this delivered, but next stop is U-Haul again for a return. Right now, this is like the worst route that you could take. The mileage is just 100 miles, but road work everywhere. They put down tar and then put gravel down, and then it's 35 miles an hour, which you can't do anything. It's still wet, still has gravel on it. Man. And then they have these construction work crews, road construction. There's about 4 stations on this route that hold you up with, like, basically they create one lane sections where they're doing work, and so you kind of go around in one lane. So they block off, it's the road itself is a 1 lane there, 1 lane back, just like that. There's no traffic. I was the last, or I'm the first one they let go, so everybody else is behind. But so they block you off. You sit there for about 20 minutes. Some of them have a pilot car that still takes you, or some of them just, you know, the beam goes up and you keep going, which is just so horrible. I don't know. I don't get it. But, you know, we do have rough winters, so they need to get it fixed. That part where they're fixing, they're making it even worse with that stuff. I was just here the day before yesterday, driving through here, just going this way for pickup into Lewiston. I picked up from Lewiston. So it was bad, but today it's even worse because I'm dealing with it twice. Going in and then going out. And plus, that, you know, from Moscow to Pullman, that part where they tarred it, yeah. Anyways, that's just my little frustration today, because brokers thinking, you know, we're jive-assing or something, doing who knows what, but we're trying to get their ASAP, peeps. We're trying to get their ASAP. It just doesn't always happen, you know. It's not I-90 where it's 75 miles an hour and, you know, no restrictions of any kind. This takes you through whole little towns. We're doing 25 miles an hour, 60 miles an hour on a 1-lane highway. Plus you got your farmers, farming equipment that come out in the middle of the road, and you can't pass them because that side has got the same stuff going on. So there's always constant traffic going all over the place. Anyway, it is what it is. We're just dealing with it. But really pretty out here. It's like the Palouse Byway, they call it, I think, as well. Really nice. Lots of fields, lots of people farming out here. And, you know, I've been hearing things that, like, farmers are supposedly getting paid not to farm, to leave their fields sitting there, not do anything, by the government, so the government can, you know, I don't know, say there's a famine or whatnot. I don't know. There's all kinds of little theories and conspiracies going around, but I don't know. In Washington here, most of Washington, 99% of it, the roads that I've driven, everything is, we've got wheat and a lot of it. We've got corn, we've got onions, we've got some potatoes, we got lots of apple orchards, grape, cherries, all that stuff. Everything is growing. So I haven't seen it on this side, but, you know, I don't know about the rest of the US. We're on the, the eastern Washington is on the dry side, so we a lot of our bread comes from here, so it gets farmed out here. So yeah, definitely. I mean, everything so far has been planted, and we've got grain. We've got a lot of it. Every field, 99.9% of the fields, they all have grain. So I don't know. I don't know what the hype is. I don't know what all that other stuff is. Maybe they're just in some areas. Maybe not. I don't know. Doesn't look like there'll be a famine because, I mean, we've got it. Unless they're going to destroy the crops. So far, so good, though. We'll just pray that everything goes well and we'll be all right, guys. Definitely be all right. God will provide and God will take care of us.
XL up in the pen, you can't shake that. All the way gassed up, full tank, man. Moving too quick, keep the cameras in the playback. Dang, so tell me how you feel with it. You put a lid on it, I ain't got no chill with it. This right here your problem, you gon' have to deal with it. Lead on the line, high risk, that's the meal ticket. Yeah, we ain't never fall back. Hold our ground where we at, never fall back. No lies, no facts, we gon' stay right where we at. We ain't never fall back. Down, never falter. Came with the hands out, get them off us. I'm 24/7 in the office. Pay attention cause I ain't repeating offers. Yeah, never met a man.
I unloaded it by hand because they're super busy here. But now I started looking at the paperwork and then he's a bit funny about it now, saying that maybe they gotta find out if they can accept it. They got to find out where it's going, and the paperwork doesn't say where it's going final, and then it doesn't have any paperwork attached to the pallet. Obviously it won't, because I'm the one who picked it up, and there's nothing I can put on there. Nothing was given to me, so we'll see. It's a waiting game. And they said that they don't accept freight after 3 o'clock, so I don't know. Weird. After picking my brain a little bit, after wasting my time a little bit, they finally accepted the freight. They took it. I mean, it was already sitting on their dock. I could have technically just have not even put it back on my van, close the doors and, say, hey, you accepted it. All I need you to do is sign for it now. But I do understand that freight is not labeled. On the freight itself, there's nothing there. On the bill of lading, it doesn't say where it's going as far as final mile delivery after they got it. So all it has is the pickup address, their address that I'm delivering it to them. Where it's going after that, nobody knows anything. So I understand that they could be a little bit, that they have to check and so on and so forth. So what I did, I took a little bit of an extra precaution. I took a picture of the freight sitting on their dock and sent it to the broker as well. So I sent them the bill of lading as a POD, and I sent them a picture of the freight sitting on the dock. That way, if ever the customer comes back and starts saying, hey, did you guys ship our freight? And they go, well, we don't even know what it looks like, because the next forklift driver can go grab it, put it to the side somewhere, and they will never know what the freight was and what it is, and so on and so forth. So I think that that's something, that I did right. Hopefully that helps them out if in case they do lose it or don't know, what it looks like when the customer asks them, did you guys send it off or did you guys load it up and ship it out? basically all I did everything on my end that I could do to make it right. So all the rest is on them, and hopefully that's hopefully that's enough of what I can do. Anyways, right now I'm gonna go try to change my tires, the two front tires. There's a place up the road. I hope they can take me in. If not, then I guess I'm gonna keep driving around with them. I'm just a little bit tired of moving them, or moving them around, in and out, stuff like that. So hopefully here in about 5-7 minutes I'll be at the place, and we'll see. I hope they can put them on today for me without a waiting line or anything like that, without an appointment. I use like little shops that are little guys, because when I go to Les Schwab, they try to charge me $50 per tire for a mount and balance, which is outrageous. I'm not paying $50 for a mount and balance. I'm used to paying $12, with the little guys, and sometimes $20 per tire, but not $50 per tire. That's, no way, Les Schwab. Don't try to sponsor me either. Won't accept it. All civil here. Look at this. Everything for the customer. They even have mist. See the mist? Yeah. I'm not sure if that's for them or for the custy, but keeping it cool. By the way, these guys only charging $11 for a mount and balance. Can you believe it? 11 bucks. That's it. I'll probably have them do a disposal as well, since it's so cheap. No need to be burning tires at home if they charge me $5 per tire or whatever.